At the time of this incident, I was working as a 911 operator, and what I heard from that call on that night still gives me shivers, 5 years later. I can remember every little detail about that night. It was about 8 in the evening, it was August, the rain was falling fairly heavy, and also sounds of thunder rocked throughout the building. I was on the evening shift when I got a call on the system. It was from a young woman in her mid-20s shouting down the phone at me in total fright. It was very hard to hear her over the phone, it sounded like her voice was going 100 miles an hour. After spending about 10 minutes trying to calm her down, she was now calm enough so I can understand everything she is saying. "What is the emergency?" I asked her, while she was still breathing heavily down the phone. "I am at Seven Sins Motel on Highway Route 66 and there is someone that is trying to break into my room," she told me. I told her to keep all the doors and windows shut. This is standard practice to delay the intruder so the police can get to her in time and we can make an arrest. I also asked the lady to go to the window and take a peek, so she could describe the intruder to me. However, what she told me next sent shivers down my spine. "He's not trying to get through the front door, he's coming in through the medicine cabinet," she told me. "How do you know that?" I asked. "I heard a banging noise in the bathroom. I went to investigate and didn't see anything. I then saw the cabinet mirror moving and decided to open the door on the cabinet. That is when I saw little chunks of plaster fall off the wall behind it and an eye appear in the hole afterward." I was dumbstruck at what I heard. I mean, people usually use the front door or a window to break into a place, but breaking down the wall in the next room, that was a first to me. The woman proceeded to tell me that, as soon as she saw the person, she ran out of the bedroom, locked the bathroom door, and shoved a chair up against the door handle to stop him from coming into the motel room. I asked her if she could get out of her room quickly and get to her car. However, she also told me that, when she did make a run for it, the next room had its curtain ripped down, and as soon as the guys saw her exit the room, he made a run for her. Lucky for her, she managed to get back into her room. I diverted about 5 police cars, each car has 2 policemen, that would have been 10 policemen in total, should be enough to handle this intruder. I could also now hear in the background while talking to this lady, the wall being smashed apart. It sounded like it wouldn't be too long before he is in the same room as her. The lady started to panic more and more as she heard more of that wall in the bathroom breaking down. Then all of a sudden it stopped, the lady too went quiet. I expect she was waiting to hear any sign of him in that bathroom. You could actually hear a pin dropped on this call. Next my heart dropped when I heard a knock on the bathroom door. The woman started to cry down the phone. "I don't want to die," she told me. "Don't worry, you are not going to die. The police are 5 minutes from the motel. Can you make sure the bathroom door is defiantly sealed and he can't get into the same room as you?" I asked her. She went and checked on the door. It didn't budge an inch, but I could hear her moving furniture in the room. I expect she was trying as much as she could to try and barricade the bathroom door. It was a good move, as anything else that is in the intruder's way can slow him down. "I have put more furniture against the door," I heard her tell me. "Good," I replied, "at least it will give you a head start if he does break through and you have to run for it." I also checked on whereabouts the police was, about 3 minutes now from her destination. "He has an axe," she shouted down the phone. "Madam, please relax, the police are around the corner from your destination and will be there soon." I can hear in the background that this intruder was now smashing the door. I could also now hear the sirens in the background too. Again my heart skipped a beat as I heard this man come rushing into the room, smashing everything that was blocking the door to the ground. I could hear over the phone call, "Please no, please let me go," but he just told her, "I have been hunting you down for a while now, I am not letting you go, you are mine." I then heard a blood-curdling scream as she shouted, "He stabbed me." I thought this was the end of this lady. I wasn't able to help her out. However, I was joyed when I heard banging on the door. "Police, open up." Then a few seconds later, I can hear the door being smashed open and then gunfire. At that point I had to put the phone down. I was distraught. I didn't even know if the woman was still alive or not, but right now, my mental health was all over the place and I had to take the rest of the night off. Coming into work a few days later, I found out from one of the other operators that the police had made it just in time and actually shot the intruder dead, just as he was about to lunge at the woman. I am now just glad that they got to her in time before he could actually finish her off. I know she would have to spend a few nights in the hospital, but better that than a funeral home.